Ahoy mates, I'm Zolonius, welcome to my den. Today we are playing Lost Technology, Musket final episode. Also, you may have heard the music. Way too loud. That might have actually happened. Sorry about that. Forgot that I'm recording for the recording and not for myself. Anyway, so previous episode we checked out this Phantom Country and went into the dungeon there, which was stupid. I think the last thing there actually fucked us over. Because until that point you could attack everybody. Didn't really matter. But afterwards it went into this stupid state of basically you needing to change your tactics immediately, knowing what happens. So you were destined to die there without a checkpoint. It literally dropped you back in there because you cannot save mid-dungeon. You need to do it in one go without any failing. So yeah, today we are going to attempt that. And yeah. Previous episode we actually went through all of this, so if you excuse me, I won't.
私のすべきことは歴史を伝えること。
Did you die already? You are getting hit constantly. Die. Question. Could you
私の
guys...
すべきことは
No,
歴史
don't
を
stop
伝える
for
こ
anything. Just go. Just go. I actually cease to give a fuck about this. Also go neutral. Wait, not that way. No, not that way either. Could you guys like stop? Okay, fuck you, they box the same. Yay. I don't remember the exact layout. I know that, yep, it's literally there. So I guess I will need to go a bit more around. Or maybe more downwards. No, definitely not downwards. I will try to breeze through this. For fuck's sake! An exact layout would be nice, you know, without these. On the map, I mean. Will this one lead me to it? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, if I click there, will they go to the proper direction? Seems like so. Yeah, once you know where to go, it's kinda easy. Hey, hey, hey. It's kinda boring now. Not gonna lie. And this is going to be the eel part. So don't mind if I long range and heal only, please. Okay, fight normally, this is kinda getting stupid.
私のすべきことは歴史を伝えること。
Okay, if we are doing the dungeon crawling thing, could we like what is this HP level?
「私のすべきことは歴史を伝えること」。
Don't run, you covered! Anyway, we are done. Hopefully. Hey, hey, hey. After this there will be the maze level. And in here we only need to move on this side. Why are you throwing your grenades at nothing? Yeah, take pot shots at the enemies getting stuck on the fucking maze. That's definitely what I want you to do. And sadly, because I have well, to be perfectly honest, I could in fact sacrifice some people. But I would need to micromanage it really hard. So, everybody, you are on hold. And you are on healing only. Actually, go manual. You guy go there. You guy go there. Actually, I don't know. You know what? Just go at some place. I don't care. To be perfectly honest. Yeah, just don't let the big mecha attack you because, well, you know, inconvenient.
私のすべきことは後世に歴史を伝えることしてな。
Another question is where I go. Let's go to the topmost part. Wait. Oh. Yay, these are all students. Glorious. There you go. There it is. Bit anticlimactic, but I don't care. Nice. Thank fucking god. Okay, so defeating Phantom Country Alpha Beta. How wonderful! You made it this far. Eh. Who are you? What boorish behavior to track mud into someone's house and then demand to know who they are? Exclamation question mark? You are one of the ancients. Well, it doesn't really matter. What brings you here? Horrific monsters are rampaging on the surface. I come here to find a way to stop them. That's impossible. Are those monsters your handiwork? It's not that simple, but you are basically right. To put it simply, we are the custodians of the world. What? Why the hell would you bastards do something like that? You may not understand if we explain it suddenly, but if you don't do this, then humanity will fall. Don't give me that shit about not being able to understand. If you are responsible for all this, then I hope you prepared yourself, asshole. The moment last steps towards the man, flash. Carell's head was shattered. Carell? Do you understand where you are standing right now? This is my house, bitch. If I raised the security level, you wouldn't be even capable of entering. Alarming out of dots, signifying Lars's disdain of what the fuck just happened to Carell, his best friend / the guy who killed his other best friends. Deep down, he kinda thinks this is karmic retribution. Anyways, there is a reason I invited you in. You invited me? Even though the war was never nearing its end, you unified the world remarkably quickly. You're an incredibly interesting person for making it this far. We'd like to welcome you as one of us. You want to be friends? Well, we have all the time in the world. Think carefully. I'll show you around. Alarming out of dots, showing Darcy's both interest and disinterest at the prospect of becoming fun with the man in front of him, even though they kind of have the same hair color. What is this place? That story will come later. Let's watch this screen from now. No, screen. A video was projected onto the rectangular board the man was pointing at. Exclamation mark! The video was divided into 8 parts on the screen and showed a bird's eye view of the world Lars was familiar with. He watched as all living things, including the armies of Musket, fled before the two monsters. Now that 2 new species have been intelligently designed, the next war will be on a much larger scale. The 2 new species will do everything in their power to destroy. They will clash with each other. In this way, the world will be ruined and will revert back to war. Alarming out of dots, signifying Lars's in bafflement of these fuckers, thinking that war is the answer for everything. Which is kinda true, but it's also a very grim prospect. What is the reason for this? I answer eventually, but it's too soon now. But it's still too soon. I can read. There are plenty of things you need to learn first. Alarming out of dots, showing Lars concern about the prospect of learning. He's a dumb boy. Lars still didn't understand what the man was saying. Nor did I, for that matter. And I'm a smart boy, supposedly. But he knew deep down there was no alternative. Now then, let's watch. It's the beginning of the Holy War. Alarming out of that, signifying these disturbing creatures want to just sit down and watch Netflix or something. Followed by a slightly less alarming out of that, signifying these creatures wanting to mate, but no reason for it because, you know, virgin birth and shit. There is no way to win. The difference in strength is too great. We have to endure until Lars unravels the secrets of the ancients and returns. Yeah, in the meantime, we've got to do something. Alarming out of dots, showing 468 concern about the world getting destroyed in the fucking meantime, but okay. I agree. Protect the people, that's a knight's purpose, said Sigismund the Great. Is that thing a god? No, it's definitely not, says Isaac, the false pope, the false Mohammed of the desert people of Cactus. Dots. Everyone go home to your family and loved ones. Prey worthy of hunting has appeared, even though we got our asses handed back to us. Also, that's a sword breaker, I just noticed. Well, it's a pretty weird sword breaker. I mean, you can make the cut that deep, however, it is actually more important than to have a wide blade, because you actually want to catch them and have the blade still intact afterwards. But yeah, that is a okay representation. I'd say it's a bit on the structurally unsound part, but not too much. One could actually make this blade a sword catcher and use it effectively still. Though there is the problem of breaking, of course. Do you want to test my weapon? My big ass axe of ordinarily big proportions, I mean. Why do you have a... Okay, that's technically a axe that has the cutting ratio of a sword. And if they actually went and sharpened all of it, which, by the way, you don't sharpen all the parts of the sword, it's usually the one third of it at the tip, or a half of it from the tip. Because that is actually the most... the part that you strike the most with. The base is kinda unimportant. I mean, for binding maybe, but that's where you are going to defend yourself with usually. So having that not being chippable that easy is actually, well, preferred over having a sharp part that you are not going to use. With this axe, however, I would think that they are going to sharpen all of it, because what you are going to defend is possibly this big flat area. Or maybe try to catch this sword in the hooks, but the problem is it's very heavy. And although the guy is jagged, that doesn't mean shit. I mean, sure, he could probably use it more effectively than a normal block, but it's still an overweight weapon. Like, you see there? That is a very fucking thick. Like, overly thick. You probably want half of that if you are going to have such a big weapon. So yeah, I think that is kinda fantasy. This guy is okay. So it is less. I mean, bit thick handguard, but it's not that big of a deal actually. Especially if it's hollow. But that monster is... What sinister power? Can we really protect the forest? Sing! This is the time to sing! Of course. The end of the war. It was only the beginning of more troubled times as another war enveloped the world. The two new species that suddenly appeared. No matter which one wins, there is no future for humanity. The end. Okay. How much did we stream for? Half an hour. Funny. Very funny. So, what can I say about the game? Well, the last part was kinda stupid. You are destined to fail, basically. And I hate those systems where you need to actually fail constantly to learn the fucking game, because failing is a bad thing, and winning after failing a lot is not necessarily going to make up for it. Also, hi viewer, sorry for not noticing you before. I was I was paying more attention to not dying to everything in that stupid level. I mean, it's not hard. You could get to the level 10 without, well, I wouldn't say without much problem, because you need to do some stuff, like keeping your guys together. That's the most important. But when you hit level 10 and you get that fucker in your face, you are not going to know where to go. And as you could see in my previous episode, I actually went the wrong way, and I had no chance of actually you know, dealing with that. The moment I turned backwards, that fucker killed me without any problem. And even now, I went to a wrong path. I thankfully realized it soon enough, and I only lost like half of my men. But yeah, that you actually need to fail to know what the fuck is going on, and then have the realization, oh shit, I don't need to engage that. I don't need to engage the mooks. I need to find the freaking exit wherever the fuck it is. It even gives you a head start, because the mecha is not going to move immediately. So if you move immediately, you can actually have him behind you, and if you don't fuck up, you could potentially have everybody, well, living. Now, regarding the ending, stupid. Sorry, it's very stupid. It's incredibly stupid, in fact. I mean, you put those two together to show a challenge to overcome, basically, even though they are very fucking high leveled. One would think, okay, can we defeat this? The game was building up like so. Because, to be perfectly honest, uniting the kingdoms was kinda anticlimactic, because you can do it at whatever how it's called, in whatever order you wish to. Like, if you really want to, you could spare either the Lion tribe or maybe the Alfheim, as long as you have proper approaches from everywhere else. The Reynald Empire you need to defeat, so do the Gaga Empire and also Alcatraz to have access to the demons. Oh shit, you actually need to go through the Lions, because they have the ruins. Yeah, you need to eat the lions, you need to eat the cactus people. You need to eat the cactus people twice, because they have two ancient ruins. You need to eat the lion tribe, and then you need to eat the crime faction. So the only possible remains are the dwarfs, kinda. They are providing a very important route into the empire, because they have the 14 squad thing in there, which is, well, it's important. But the taking the Reynald Empire, Alcatraz, and the Gaga Empire out is definite. That you need to do. Anyway, the point is, after you unite the factions, actually you need to go through everyone, because there is not going to be the ending until you actually own everything. So anyway, it's going to be anticlimactic as fuck. You are not going to be presented a strong fucking enemy. You are just going to present it with whatever the hell you left on the map, which is not much. Like fighting the demons was kinda maybe interesting, more annoying to be perfectly honest, because that flying fortress shit, which you can only access by flying or hovering units, nah. I had the one guy who could hover their entire squad, and the rest was summons and a fuck ton of yada yada yada. What's it called? Dragon Riders, yes. So I had the Dragon Riders, the Flying Fox, and the 2 snakes that could do that. And all the summons I could master. Summons are kinda weak because they are fixed levels, so not really useful. And thus that place is kinda not invadable. Let's just say that. You would actually need to be able to defeat them on their terms, which is flying, of which you don't have access to. Like, I don't know if the Dragon Riders can recruit more Dragon Riders. I know that the Parat, the smoking guy, is the only guy who can actually give flying to other units. Hovering, sorry. Oh, and there was the other chick, Claudette, I think. I should have used, not Claudette. The one from the Reynard Empire. Anyway, so... yeah, that place is kinda gimmicky, but also not really interesting because of that, because it's a fucking gimmick. You cannot do big fucking battle. And then you stage these 2 fucks to be the big fucking battle. Maybe even see them killing each other, but no. And maybe I did something wrong. I don't know what I could have done wrong, to be perfectly honest. The game is kinda seeming sandbox to me, but still. There might be a chance. I will check it out after stream, which is going to end in 10 to 20 minutes. I know, small stream, not really worth fire of your time, but at least I showed the ending and talked about it. But yeah. What would have been better if we could actually fight the fuckers? And if Lars could actually find something to fight the fuckers. Maybe make a deal with these mysterious guys in the laboratory. Maybe have their shit destroy them. Something, anything besides word ends, rock falls, everyone dies. Because I do tabletop role playing. I'm a GM usually. Actually, I can count on my hand how many times I was a player. Once I was the player in a alien invasion game, a zombie survival game, twice in an apocalypse world game, and I think that's it. So yeah, I'm a 4-hour GM basically. And I know for experience, if you do the rock falls, everyone dies, even if it's the most magnificent thing, like here. These 2 big fuckers that we actually didn't watch fighting or something, shows up, you see the stats, oh my shit, what we are going to do, and the answer, nothing. Game ends. There you go. I said my story, told my story. You were kinda participating in it. I hope you had a great time, because I did. And yeah, the people are not going to enjoy that. Nor the players of this game. You basically gave them an ending of which they had no agency over. They can either fail the failing of the game or succeed in the failing of the game. Because you either die in that dungeon and lose the game, or succeed in the dungeon and watch everything burn. Actually, you are not going to watch everything burn, you are going to be given a text box saying that you watched everything burn. I think there is definitely a good ending for this, however, I don't know if I'm actually going to, you know. What's your problem? Could you stop being an idiot? Yeah, I'm having, by the way, royalty-free music in the background, but it's dying for some reason. I'm going to reload the page. Is it going to help? It kinda will. Very well. What the fuck? Okay, F you. Anyway, so I'm going to check out if there is a good ending for this game. Somehow, for the Musket faction, at least. And maybe go back to it if it's something plausible. Like, not some bullshit, oh, you need to be friends with this faction until the very end, or, you know, stuff like that, which is implausible if you are actually playing a fucking strategy game. Or you need to get high affinity with the characters somehow. Nah, that's not going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to check that out, and if it's something plausible, I will do another series with the same faction doing the same thing, maybe. Learning less and doing expertly more. Or if it's something bullshit, I might do a another series with a different faction. Either the furries or the elves, because the elves guys are kinda OP, not gonna lie. And the furries because I could sell that to YouTube, basically. Like, imagine this title, World Conquest with the army of furry child soldiers. Yeah, that would get some clicks. Maybe 2. Yeah. But yeah, either or. There is also the possibility of I'm not going to feel like it and start a different series. I don't know what, truth to be told. So it's really just out there. Maybe start another Star Sector series. I mean, I could play with a new... the new version though. Not gonna lie, the skill system is kinda stupid on that one. Anyway, do we have goodies in the game? So I can show stuff. Nope. Can I load? Shush now. We have this. Yeah, we are basically looking for guys who are flight capable. Yeah, there is Barat. The moths are flight capable, so if you can get them, and as Makan you can, I heard that, then yeah, that's actually an option. Nope, she's not that one either. Who else made guys fly? I remember somebody being able to do it. Wait, you are normal? But you have flight. Why are you normal? That's stupid. The demons are obviously hovering. Oh yeah, the boots thing give people a stomp. Demons are flying. Heimo is hovering. Though the guys he can summon are forest guys, so it doesn't really matter. Unless... No, he doesn't give them. Fashion designer. Hey, dick. What's her name? Lithua. Okay, Lenota could give you flight. However, I think she's only available for either the elves or maybe one of the human factions. Demons are demons. Anyway, I couldn't get her, so it doesn't fucking matter. And this guy. He can give either hover or flight. So the elves have somebody as well who they can send over. Yeah. This fucker can fly as well. And so is this mage, and I think this is the flying mage of the lion faction. Baghdad. Why are you normal? F you. And yeah, the Dragon Riders are obviously, well, flight types. And there is one who can hover by themselves, but cannot really, well, do that to their lad guys. And also Zamak. So, all in all, game doesn't really have much in the way of making your guys fly, so that stupid over the pit castle, well, is stupid. I don't know if the enemy is actually going to open the gates after a set time, because if that could happen, then maybe they would start going out the moment you do the summons. I don't really know the gimmick of that level, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't have the how do you say it in fucking English? The capability of waiting. I have Google. I'm going to Google it. Fuck. Because why speak properly if you can just fucking Google Translate? Don't tell me I forgot how it's in Hungarian as well. The patience, there you go. So, I didn't really have the patience for to find out what the fuck is the gimmick of the place, so I did what you saw in the previous episode. I just didn't deal with the problem. I somehow got the faction leader out of there and pushed her to a single province afterwards, killing her, and then the demon place was severely deserted with level 1 fucking troops that our dragon riders, and well, it was just the dragon riders who did shit, could actually just deal with. So that's what they did. Yay. Anywho, I guess that's it. I'm going to check for good endings. Hopefully there is a way to not have the word fucking burn. And if I find it and it's plausible, then once again, I'm going to do another series with Musket doing just that. If there isn't, or it's very implausible, like you need to do some 4D chess stuff, then I'm going to maybe do another series with a different faction just to fill them out, or something else. But until then, thank you for watching. I was Zolanius, and I'm hoping to see you back in my den with both more content and hopefully a longer episode. Bye!